Hi there, everybody, and thanks for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree coming to you from the KXAN Live studio as we take a live look at traffic conditions on our TxDOT camera. Just to show you a look at that, if you're not experiencing that, maybe you're enjoying this cloudy, little bit of a drizzly day at home. Good on you, but we want to talk about what's in store for the weekend ahead. Already, I'm thinking about what's happening on Saturday and Sunday, and going to enjoy that. So we wanted to give you all some ideas about what to expect this weekend, maybe some events to check out, and also get you weather ready. So here, joining us to talk all about that is meteorologist Nick Bannin. Nick, nice to see you.
Hey, good to see you on a Thursday morning here.
Yeah, and we are looking at a cloudy view out there, but a lot of us may be hoping that the weekend will be a little bit different, and we're going to talk about some of the weather conditions coming up in just a bit, so hope you all hold on for just a little while longer. But we want to start with talking about a few events that are happening both on Saturday and Sunday, so let's jump into that. First up, here's what's happening on Saturday, or at least some things you might want to pay attention to.
Yeah, and it's election day, believe it or not, here on Saturday, with polls opening from 7 in the morning until 7 in the evening. A big collection of different types of things that you can vote on Saturday, Will.
Yeah, there are so many different communities, not only voting on school bonds, but also city leadership in some communities. And here in Travis County, we're deciding who will sit on the board of directors for the Travis Central Appraisal District. So lots to vote on there in many different areas. You can find out election information, though, on our homepage right now at KXAN.com. So please check that out and get out there and get your voice to be heard. Also this weekend, Nick, there is an event happening in downtown, which is a pretty regular staple here.
Yes, it's the return of the 49th annual Spring Pecan Street Festival that runs from 11 in the morning until 10 at night. Of course, on East 6th Street from Brazos to the I-35 frontage road, Saturday and Sunday as well, although I think the hours are a little different on Sunday, Will, but should be a great event there. Just remember, if you're heading downtown or whatever you're doing, and we'll get into it in a bit, but you want to travel with that umbrella and the rain jacket because of the potential for the wet weather. The hours there on Sunday for the Pecan Street Festival, 11 in the morning until 8 in the evening.
Yeah, that's always such a big draw. And again, it happens in the fall as well. So there's two different times to check this out. Lots of vendors will be out there and so many crowds. Also happening on Sunday is the community baby shower from nonprofit Partners in Parenting. This lasts from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 1305 Philomena Street, that's in Northeast Austin. What this nonprofit is saying is that you can come expecting, and new parents can come and get lots of free different supplies for their children. It's an amazing event there, and if you want to find out some more information about RSVPing, we have linked to this over on our website at kxan.com.
That sounds like a great event. Well, I've got 2 kids now, but whenever you are expecting or just had a new baby, there's so many things that you need to buy, things you got to get in, furniture, diapers, wipes, you name it. So having an event like that helps you stock up on that stuff, perfect.
What's also amazing is this is their 10th year of doing this, so they've provided so much help for parents and for others in the community for a very long time. So check that out on Sunday. All right, a lot of people will be wondering what's in store for the weather. They may want to go to the Pecan Street Festival or do one of these other events. So, Nick, what can we expect?
Well, here's the rundown, is that in general, there will be some rain chances both Saturday and Sunday, but neither day is a washout. And some people use different definitions for what a washout means. But for me, it's nonstop rain all day that you cancel your events for. So I'm not expecting that here this weekend. I expect isolated to widely scattered storms and showers on Saturday. That could still bring some locally heavy rain and even a low severe weather risk. But I think your higher rain chances are going to come on Sunday. So instead of isolated storms and showers Saturday, we're going scattered storms and showers on Sunday. That's about 50% of us getting measurable rain here on Sunday. There's been a clear theme over the past couple of days when we've been looking at that Sunday forecast that it looks to be one of the wetter days. Perhaps not as widespread of a rain and storms like we had last night, but decent rain coverage. So if you're thinking about which day would be drier when you're planning your weekend events, Saturday looks to be the drier day. Doesn't mean you don't get rain. In fact, Saturday has a severe weather risk, a general severe weather risk, meaning while severe storms aren't expected, regular thunderstorms are. Just to the northwest of us, though, closer to San Angelo, there is a severe weather risk at a 1 out of 5 there. But for us, at least for the time being, expecting just general run-of-the-mill thunderstorms and showers. There is a higher concern, though, that some of those showers and downpours on Saturday could produce some locally heavy rain, and especially coming on top of the decent rain that we had yesterday, with some areas getting more than 4 inches of rain. This could cause some localized flash flooding. Most of us at a 1 out of 4 flash flooding threat on Saturday, but parts of northern San Saba County at a 2 out of 5. Now, currently, we're not in a severe weather risk here for Sunday, which is good news. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes, though, as we get through Sunday. Almost each and every day that we've progressed a day forward, the severe weather risk has gone a day later into our future. So for right now, severe weather not on the map from the Storm Prediction Center, but I wouldn't ignore that possibility here as we head into Sunday. There is still a 1 out of 4 flash flooding threat on Sunday. That is when we have our highest rain chances of the next 7 days. Then things look much drier for us on Monday. You see those rain chances dropping down to 10% here on Monday, and then they get even lower Tuesday and Wednesday. And by the way, during that period, Will, the return of the 90s.
Oh, boy.
And I don't mean your favorite boy band. I mean 90-degree heat. We've only had one 90-degree day so far this year in Austin, and we could get 2, 3 in a row next week.
I would much prefer the 90s boy band over the 90s temperatures, because that is just a little too hot, too early for me.
As long as you're not talking about 98 degrees now, because that would just be worse.
That would be too much crossover.
Yeah,
We don't want to see that either. All right, well, some warmer temperatures are on their way. It looks like we might be getting into a drier pattern. It's been nice to have a little bit of rain here in the area, though.
Yeah, we do think this drier pattern may be rather short-lived. After our 7-day, the 8 to 14-day rainfall forecast is looking wetter again. So starting off May, we're doing great. And in fact, if you give me a second, Will, I can pull up one of the maps that shows us how well we're doing here for rain. We're pulling an audible here this morning, keeping things fresh, new, and interesting.
Yeah, keeping you on your toes today.
Exactly. But here's how much rain we have had so far. Both yesterday, 1.62 inches in Austin, which means that for the month, we're well ahead of normal. Normal through the 2nd day of May, I know we're only 2 days in, is 0.14 of an inch of rain, and we're about 1.5 inches over there. And you can see for the year, we've got a 3.5 inch surplus. We did really well in January. February and March were dry, and then we did really well again in April, and May so far is starting wet too. And lastly, some more good news is that we saw a noticeable improvement, a 1-category improvement in the drought. The latest drought that came out earlier this morning is on the right-hand side. The improvements were in northeastern Travis County, northern and eastern Williamson County, much of Burnett County, and a good chunk of Lampasas counties all had 1-category improvements. And for many of those counties, it took them from moderate drought to just abnormally dry, which means technically they were removed from drought, which is good to see. We still need more rain, though, in our southwestern zones. Blanco and Gillespie counties there, needing several inches of rain there in extreme drought. That's the level 3 there. But parts of southern Blanco County yesterday got more than 4 inches of rain right in that extreme drought zone. So we'll get another update to the drought next Thursday, because the rain from last night was not factored into this drought report. But hopefully next Thursday, more improvements.
We will see what that brings. All right. Well, meteorologist Nick Bannin, we appreciate you joining us and getting us ready for the weekend. And we'll see you back here maybe next week for another update.
Yes.
All right, everybody. That is Nick Bannin. I'm Will Dupree. We will see you back here at another time. Hope you all stay safe and healthy out there. Take care.